we only have 30 days left here in West Yellowstone.
Yeah, we counted it down. We have 18 days working at the Yellowstone Giant Screen Theater and 10 days working at White's Marketplace Grocery.
So
then we're out of here. So the sad part is we only have a few days off. I think we have only like 7 days off between now and then.
Yeah, we really enjoy this area. It's so beautiful, but we're ready to move on.
Yep, that's what us RVers do.
Yeah, we've been here too long.
Yeah, I agree.
So time to move on.
So we're headed up to Horse Butte to do the hike, and then we'll talk about our work camping jobs here this summer.
How far up do you think we are?
Not quite sure. They didn't have a marked trailhead. We ended up driving up the side of this thing with big old ruts in the ground. That one is not one of them. That's a small rut.
That's small compared to what we went through.
Yeah, so we're not sure if we should have parked down at the bottom and walked up, but we ended up driving most of the way up here, for what we know anyway. So we're going to keep on walking up this road here and see where it takes us. Hopefully we'll get to the lookout. It said lookout this way.
It did say it was a road that you followed for the trail though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we must be in the right spot.
Yeah, there's some deep ruts right here actually.
Yeah, but at least we're not driving.
Yeah.
That was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Do you think we're being watched?
Maybe by bears.
Oh, it looks dark up there. So we found the lookout tower.
Stand there like Statue of Liberty.
It's not a very tall tower, but look at this view. Well, it'll be even better once we get up into the tower. This is just gorgeous. So it does have little picnic tables up here. Oh.
So, Horse Butte Lookout, elevation 7,077. It's got a little tag on it that says Department of Interior, National Center for Earthquake Research. There's a little arrow pointing on it.
1973.
Menlo Park, California, Geological Survey. Huh. So we don't normally go back to jobs year after year. Well, we've never gone back to a job except for Amazon.
Yeah, well that's different. We went to a different place, different location even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe the shorter term jobs we would.
Such as spring training, possibly.
Spring training, yeah. The only thing about that is you have to pay for your own site. And Prairie, if we saw a lot of things we wanted to see and decide to go back to there, because that's a great area, we possibly go back to Prairie Winery.
Yeah, for sure.
That's our best. That's our favorite job.
That was our
so
favorite
far.
job. Yeah.
Of course, our favorite job might not be your favorite job. So
that's true.
Your favorite job might be the Imax, or Amazon, or the Bee Harvest.
Our
So,
least favorite job.
yeah, but short time. Bee harvest,
Yeah.
like Bubba says, stupid money.
Stupid money.
Yeah, they're there right now, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Anyway, while we're sitting out here in the sunshine, enjoying Yellowstone, what are you looking for?
I don't know. I thought I heard something breathing.
Oh my gosh, she's has bear anxiety.
I like to see them, just not. I don't want them close.
She's always looking. As you watch our videos, you'll know she's always looking everywhere except for the camera. Anyway.
I've been looking at the camera today. I've been trying really hard to look at the camera. But I'm telling you, I heard something.
All right. Maybe it was a horse on Horse Butte.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So we arrived in West Yellowstone.
Like
When?
May 4th or 6th or something like that.
Anyway, so when we got here, we found out, of course, well, we knew before we got here that Imax was not going to be opening at least until June 1st.
Right.
So we decided to go ahead and find a different job.
Yeah, when we got, he said, come on up. Glenn is our, the owner, general manager here at the Imax. And he said, come on up. You can stay in our RV park, which is the Buffalo Crossing RV park, right behind the theater. And you can stay here until June 1st, and then we'll move to the regular park that he keeps the long-term employees at. So anyway, when we got here, we kind of already talked to Glenn, and he said, well, I talked to the manager over at the Marketplace Grocery, and they might need some people over there. He said previously that he had saw a sign in the door that they were hiring.
Come to find out, everywhere in town's hiring.
Yeah. So we went by there and talked to Stacy. She's like the manager there. And we got hired on.
Pretty much that day.
Yeah. We started about a week later.
Yeah.
And started working at the White's Grocery. But we'll get back to that.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about Imax because that was our primary job. That was the reason, well, not the reason, but that was our primary job. That was the reason for coming here.
Right. Of course, we got to see, we're getting to see Yellowstone National Park, but that didn't open till June 1st as well. But there's a lot of stuff to see up here besides just in the park.
Like today, we're not in the park.
Yeah, we're at Horse Butte Lookout, and it's a pretty neat little place.
Yeah.
We ended up driving partially up the trail.
Yeah, we drove kind of further than we should have.
Yeah, but we're here.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful area. It's a beautiful view of Hebgen Lake from this lookout.
Yeah. But anyway, back to Imax.
Yep.
So we started on we started like June 5th or something.
June 1st.
June 1st? Okay.
Yeah.
So June 1st. And when we first started out, it was kind of nice because we got to learn all the different jobs and we kind of rotated. So you did usher 2 days a week.
3 days a week.
3 days a week.
And then concessions.
The 2 days a week.
Yeah. And Barbara.
And, yeah, I mostly did gift shop and concessions.
Concessions, yeah.
So
they have actually 4 jobs there on a normal year. They also have the ticket booth, which they had at concessions. So concessions, you are actually checking people out from the gift shop, ringing up tickets, and ringing up concession items.
like popcorn and sodas and such as that. Yeah.
And then the usher was letting people in and out of the theater, cleaning the theater, and also cleaning everything else in sight.
Yeah.
So
kind of like a custodian.
Glorified custodian that lets people in and out of the theater.
Yeah.
And then the gift shop.
The gift shop, you just kind of wander around and make sure everything stays straight and help the customers find the items that they're looking for, possibly restock the merchandise. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It's not a difficult job. None of them are really difficult.
No, the ticket booth, which they didn't have, was closed down because they didn't have tours this year, which cut into their
profits.
I'm sure a lot.
So that's probably why we're kind of on a very not skeleton.
We started
crew.
off on a light crew.
Yeah.
Whereas normally they'd have 5 or 6, 7 people working. There was only 3 or 4 of us at a time.
Right.
Right now, there's only 2 of us at a time.
Yeah.
For the most part, for me and Barbara anyway, because they lost a couple of people early on. Then that's when I went to usher 2 days a week and concessions 3 days a week. And then we lost another couple. Actually, we lost our managers. And now I'm usher 5 days a week.
And I'm concessions 5 days a week.
Right. Concessions / ticket booth / gift shop.
Yeah.
Um,
And we're not complaining. We're just saying, it's a little bit of a challenge. And I think just we get bored with doing the same job every single night.
right. We like a variety.
Yeah.
When we interviewed, and I know things changed from the time we interviewed. We had COVID and all this other stuff.
It's a special year.
Special. Yeah, special.
Anyway.
But so we ended up having to do the load of multiple people, which is all right. I mean, it keeps us busy. That's the main thing.
What are the pros of the job?
Well, it pays more than a lot of the jobs in this area.
Mm-hmm.
I see that a lot of jobs pay like $10 an hour. This one pays $12 an hour. Plus, you get a free site.
A lot of places don't give you that free site. You have to pay.
Some of them you got to pay part of it. Yeah. Then you get 40% on all merchandise.
Darn, we don't have any of our merchandise on today.
No, we don't.
Well, we have our buffs.
Yeah, we have
but
that.
We got these for free though.
Yeah,
they gave these to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there are a lot of perks working there.
I got the hat.
Oh yeah, your hat. Yeah, that's right.
40% off.
Yeah. So that's a nice perk for us because of course we get a little bit of our Christmas shopping there.
Yeah. We get
free popcorn.
Free popcorn, free sodas, free coffees.
Way too much popcorn.
Yeah. Barbara does especially.
You do too.
You got me hooked on it.
I know.
But
it's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, would we recommend this job?
We put it in about 35 hours a week.
Yeah. Would we recommend this job?
Yeah, we would recommend it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all.
No, I don't think so.
We don't really, I mean, Glenn's really nice, and Carrie, they're really nice people. Mm-hmm. Working for Marlin and Doug was really nice. Mm-hmm. Good people working there. There's a lot of good reasons to work there. I mean, and you're right outside the gates of Yellowstone.
You can't go wrong.
No.
You're in the best part of the country.
Yep. So, yeah, this is a different year. We can't really go by this year as a lot because we're working 2 jobs. We're working a morning shift and a night shift 3 days a week. And it kind of grows, it works on you in little ways.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just tires us out a little bit. I mean, especially those 3 days. Those 3 days are, I mean, we get like an hour and a half off, but total we're working what?
13 and a half hours.
13 and a half hours. They're long days. And we're on our feet the whole entire time on both of them.
Yeah, if there's a long movie at the end of the night, we're working an hour longer.
Right.
Some of the movies are like 2.5 hours long, and then you got to clean up afterwards. So if we don't get home until 10:30, then we don't get to bed till 11. Then we got to get back up at 5.
Yeah.
But that's our choice.
Yeah, that's our choice. Right. We chose to do that because we feel like if we can make some more money right now, then we can take a little bit more time off and play.
That's right.
We like playtime.
Yeah, spending time with family the next 3 months.
Yeah. So that's...
But anyway, so... Yeah, we would recommend working at Yellowstone Giant Screen Theater is what it's actually called, and gift shop. And then our other job, Marketplace Grocery, we're working there 3 days a week, about 6.5 hours a day.
So we start at 6:30 in the morning and we leave at 1 o'clock.
Yep. We work at the Imax. We work at 3 o'clock till basically
10 or 11.
9:30, 10 to 10:30.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, but back to the marketplace. We started out there. How much?
$12.50 an hour. They don't pay for a site or anything, but within 2 months they were paying us $15 an hour. I mean, they didn't say, "Hey, we're going to give you a raise" or nothing. They just
surprised us.
First
in our paycheck.
time you get first time we got like $14 an hour raise, and then we got $14.50. And then the next time we were turned around, it's $15 an hour. That's what we're making right now.
And that was kind of an incentive for us because we were going to leave in September. And we thought, well, you know what? It's just another month or so. We can do it.
Yeah.
Because we wanted that extra money. So we decided to just go ahead and continue working. And I think they appreciate it.
Yeah, well, obviously they appreciate it. They paid us more money.
Right.
So, I mean, we work hard there and like we do everywhere.
Right.
And matter of fact, to go back over what we do there, frozen foods and dairy, mostly dairy and frozen food, and do stocking on that and rotating. And
I'm
Barbara,
mostly the deli.
just the deli.
Just the deli.
That's important.
It's food.
Yeah, a lot of people come there for their food.
Yeah, I make food and make sandwiches and slice deli meat. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoy it. I enjoy it a little bit more maybe than working at the theater.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, you could work there for $15 an hour and then get your own RV site.
Because like we're staying at Fort Jack's.
Yeah.
And Fort Jack's charges $600. So
I think it was 600, 650, something like that a
So
month.
if you do the math, you know, it maybe comes out to about $12 an hour.
Well, we've talked to the owner there too, Troy, and said, hey, you know what? If you want to get some good quality Workamper employees, you know, put them up in a RV site, and then go from there.
Yeah.
You might not even have to pay them as much, because a lot of people are be happy with a little bit less of a wage and free camping.
Right, the free campsites. That's a big bonus.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we stuck it out there, and they needed us. I mean, they're short help, just like everywhere else.
Right. Everywhere in West Yellowstone, they seem to have a hard time getting employees. Came back here to West Yellowstone, which job would you take?
I'd probably work at the grocery store again.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's nothing wrong with the Imax theater. Don't get us wrong.
I think we like the hours at the grocery store. We like the idea of being able to go in at 6:30, maybe finishing off at 3 or so, and just having the rest of the afternoon. And being, you know, if we weren't working another job, we could go to bed at a decent time, and we don't mind getting up.
But then at the same time too, the theater, if somebody was working just there, they would be working some morning shifts and some night shifts. They wouldn't be working night shift every time like us.
Right, that's true. Right.
Yeah. So like I said, there can't find any reason why you wouldn't work at the Imax.
All right. So you want to finish this off?
Yeah. We'll also link in the description and right about here a little link to some of our previous video about work camping at the marketplace and our first impressions of the Imax.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for now, we'll sign off and say thanks for watching.
We really appreciate it. You know, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you. Any questions? We've actually had a few people reach out to us about working out here in Yellowstone.
Yep.
So yeah, if you have any questions, we're happy to talk to you.
We'll also have a link to our email address down in the description below. So we love comments. We will definitely answer you back, and we'd love to hear from you.
Until next time. Thanks.
Bye now.
Bye.